Hi everyone. Let's learn about Phidata, which is Agentic Framework to build agents and workflow to automate intelligent work. Right. Uh, uh, and one note, this has been moved to another domain, which is egno.ai. So it has been rebranded, it seems. But we will go over from here itself, and we will try to learn what is Phidata, and we will have few some example to get it started. So a Phidata is a framework for building multi-model agents and workflows. So what is multi-model? Multi-model, which allow us to build uh, text based use case, audios, videos, and all these capabilities all together. And so with this, what we can do, we can build the agent with memory, knowledge, tools, and reasoning. So all these four capabilities can be leveraged all together. And with the phi data, we should be able to build the teams, which would be nothing but collection of agents that can work together to solve a problem. And uh, here we can interact with other agents and other workflow with a uh, GUI model. So this is the another ease here compared to LangChain and LangGraph way of developing agentic AI applications. So with this uh, Phi data's usage, let's deep dive into key features, right? So it has a simple and elegant. So simple and elegant means it has a very simple uh, way to use it. So for example, if you would like to use uh, Phi data, just you have to have uh, one Phi data package you need to install. For example, just you need to install this uh, Phi data, and then you should be able to call all uh, the different capability of Phi data. You should be able to call agent, model, tools. So this is the one of the competitive advantage over LangChain and LangGraph. We need to remember a lot of uh, packages and uh, namespaces are not organized over there. So this is the one advantage. And to build an agent, just you have to have an agent construct into it. Just you have to pass name, model, tools, instructions, and show tool calls. If you would like to display that flag, you have to switch it on, and markdown also true. So we will go over all these samples one by one. We will explore within local, right? So here, when we have built this construct, then we are instantiating WebAssembly, and we are saying that print response. So automatically, all the steps uh, has been abstracted, and it's a pretty simple code, right? And with that, we are able to call different tools, models, and get our task done. So this is the simple and elegant feature of PhiData. Let's start with a sample example. So let me open my Visual Studio. And here I have PhiData, right? And within this, what I'm going to do, first of all, we need to have a requirement.txt where we will place our all the requirements, right? And then we need to have so we need to create the environment, right? So a specific environment I would like to go and create. I will go to my terminal. I will say Python -m venv my env. So just I'm creating a virtual environment. So I need to set Python pyenv pyenv local 3.13. I think this is we should be having 3.13. Let me check which Python version do I have. Python -v. Oh, sorry. I can check it another window so that I will install same version. So Python version. So I should be going with pyenv py v pyenv local 3.12.0, and this would be um, okay, pyenv. It's saying I don't have. So Python specific version is not available here. So it's saying that go and install. So let me install it. Pyvenv Pyenv install 3.12.8, and it will install Python 3.12.8 version into this particular uh, command, right? Now I should be able to say Python -m venv my env. Let's see what it says. It says I have to choose. Now let me choose pyenv local 3.12.8, which I have installed just now. So you see now it has got this version, right? So here if I will go, it has selected this version. Now let me go and create a virtual environment with this Python 12.8, and it might take some time. So this Python version has been installed over here. Python virtual environment has been created. So how to go to the uh, get into that virtual environment? What I need to do, I need to type my VNV scripts activate. So I have activated that virtual environment and I am inside that virtual environment. So whatever I will install, it will get Python packages. Whatever I will install, it will get installed over here. So to work with our use case, we need to install Panda, Phidata, right? So let me go and install Phidata. So what I will do, I will write Phidata as a requirement, and I save this file, I will go and say that pip install whatever I have wrote recursive, whatever wrote in my requirement.txt. Requirement.txt. So right now you can see that Phidata has been installed. So I kicked the requirement dot, created the virtual environment. Then I get into virtual environment, and then I installed requirement.txt. In requirement.txt, I mentioned Phidata. So with this best practice, I am able to set up virtual environment. Now let's try to execute some of the use cases or examples, samples, whatever they have stored over there. So they have showed this elegant, simple way of calling web tools, right? So DuckDuckGo. So let's copy this 10 line of code and build the agent. So what that I will do, I will go ahead and web search py, right? So I will create a web search.py. This will be nothing but what it does. It imports phi agents and have a phi.model.openai so that I should be able to connect with OpenAI, and it will use DuckDuckGo for searching for anything, whatever I will mention here. So let's try to understand. This is a pretty much simple agent with tools, but whenever we will use any model, right? These models are not in my local. So it has to go ahead and get fetched from somewhere. So this we are instantiating OpenAI chat. So OpenAI chat model will this package has all the wrapper around it. Just it needs its OpenAI API key. So I need to get and set that OpenAI API key as well. So either I can set it up in my environment, uh, or what I can do, there is another way through which I can create a .env file, and here I can paste my API key, and dynamically I can load those environments so that it will be with my code, and I don't need to set it um, again and again in my uh, uh, environment. So let's do it. So what I will do, I will go ahead and I bring my OpenAI key, API key, and I will put it here. So let me grab that. So I went ahead and I put my API key here. Okay. So with this, what I will do, I will go here, and now I need to load that API key into this environment programmatically. So now we have to code for that. So to load that, I have to import this OS, and from .env import load.env class, and when I will call load.env class, what it will do, it has to load whatever it is in .env, it has to load. For example, if I would like to load um, this Grok API, I should be using it, but in my use case, it is not required. I will comment it. Um, okay, so we need OpenAPI, OpenAI API key, and that will, whatever I have in my environment, it will go and get loaded. Let me save. So with this pretty much a small code following best practices, I'm ready with one agent where I can ask about anything, and according to our ask, what it will do, it will go and it will make a call to uh, uh, this agent, and agent will decide either it has to go to DuckDuckGo for a search, web search, or model itself will respond that. Let's try to run this. So Python web search.py. And let's see what response comes up. So, okay, what it says that no module OpenAI, good. So we have to have OpenAI model, pip install OpenAI model. So it's telling upfront. Let me go ahead and put it this guy here and go and do pip install -r requirement .txt is okay. What is it? Pip install. We already have that. Yeah. So in this environment itself, environment my and bay, I have to install this. So it's going and doing all this installation. Let it get completed. Then we will run our program. So now installation has been complete of OpenAI. Let me run our program again. Python websearch.py. So now it's saying that DuckDuckGo search is not also installed. So with this way, we should be able to learn what are the packages required, and you should be able to install it. So let's go to include DuckDuckGo search as well. And after installation, we will again try to run our program. So this is the another way to debug our application. And now it's going and installing DuckDuckGo as well. So now DuckDuckGo also get installed. Let's start running our program once again. Right, so now agent is started working. So uh, it says that API connection error. Okay, so something wrong. Let's try to fix that. So I fixed that connection issue. Now it has started thinking, and now this is the response. So it's went to DuckDuckDuck search, and the query is OpenAI Sora. So it's giving this much response, and from there functionality, applications, release, and all those full details it has scrapped from there, right? And let's change our something syntax. what is 4 plus 5? Let's see. I saved it. Let's run it. What is 4 plus? Right. I am my there is my spelling mistake as well. So see what it did. It's given 4 plus equals 9. So in this case, it didn't went for web search. You saw? And here, this is tell me about OpenAI Sora. What it did, it's invoke DuckDuckGo search query OpenAI Sora. It got the response. It's structured those response and it showed here. So OpenAI Sora is this designed to create video from text instruction, and here are the details, right? And for more information, you can visit. So this is the DuckDuckGo search, and when you ask this, isn't uh, identified that for this particular reasoning, I have to take a help of OpenAI GPT-4o and get it answered. All right. So this is a small demonstration. Uh, we will be having further more exploration about Phidata, some of the more examples.